Hey, what's going on, Capricorns? Butch here. I am going to do your September read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. I'm going to be using the Wonderland Tarot. And with all that being said, let's get it. Here's what we have for Capricorn. September 2022. All right, Capricorn. So the first thing that I do see is I feel like there's this energy coming towards you. Now, this is something very familiar about this person. You know, I feel like this is someone you have some sort of history with. Now, I feel like with this person, I feel like this person was always very, you had a close relationship, but I feel like there's always this barrier that kept it from going any further. I feel like you felt something in this person that they never really showed you. I felt like you invested a little bit more sometimes than you think you should have. I feel like there's a lot of hot and cold energy with this person. I feel like it's almost like you were telling them the truth, but they weren't accepting it. With that Five of Pentacles, a lot of hot and cold energy, a lot of in and out. I feel like everything was good until you were just honest with this person, and I feel like they couldn't accept your honesty. I feel like you saw more in this person than they even seen in themselves, and I feel like they weren't ready to accept that. I feel like it almost drove a wedge between you guys, is the fact that they weren't ready to see what you saw. They weren't ready to accept what you were offering. I feel like you only did what you thought was best for this person. Like I said, I feel like you saw something in this person that they weren't seeing, and you were helping them. You were trying to help them get there. But I feel like they weren't accepting the help. I feel like very, I see a very defensive energy coming from this person in the past, and I feel like it's almost like they knew you were right, but they didn't want to admit it to themselves. Now, I feel like moving forward, I do feel like this person is coming back, and I feel like they've made some real changes. I feel like, I feel like this person finally got to a place, they are more confident, they're more established, they got their shit going for them. But what's missing is you. They're getting to where you knew they would go. You had faith in them even when they didn't have faith in themselves. And sometimes when we have faith in someone that isn't ready to see it, to them it seems almost pushy. To them it almost seems like, there's different perspectives in that. It's like, one is they feel like you expect more than they can give. So they're afraid that they may let you down. They're afraid that you see something that isn't really there. But there's also that part where they had a hard time freeing themselves to see it. But like I said, I feel like this person has gained a lot of confidence. I feel like this person is finally getting their shit together. And while they're getting their shit together, they realize the most important thing is missing. You know, what's missing becomes very clear to them. Now, this person cared about you deeply, and I feel like that's something that they weren't ever able to walk away from. You know, and I feel like this person, there's a lot of internal struggle because I feel like this person knows now what they need and what they're missing. You know, sometimes we feel like if we get our shit together, everything will just fall into place, but that isn't what happened for this person. They got their shit together and they realize they're missing the most important piece. You know, you had faith in this person even when they didn't have faith in themselves. And like I said, I feel like there's a lot of changes going on with this person, you know, and I feel like they're finally starting to come out of their shell and they're finally starting to get where they were always meant to go. And I feel like a lot of that credit is due to you. Now, like I said, I do see this person coming back and I do see this person opening up communication with you. And like I said, I feel like this is a completely different energy that you're going to get from this person because now they know what they want. You know, now they know that some of the things they may have thought were impossible are quite possible. You know, this person's coming back, and I feel like this person isn't going to come back and try to, you know, just swoop right back in and start where they left off. I feel like this person knows it's important to take their time with this, you know, because it means so much to them, and I feel like it is establishing trust again with you is going to be the most important thing to this person. Like I said, they know what they want. And I feel like they always knew what they wanted. I feel like they just didn't know much of anything else. But they've never walked away from this. And part of me feels like it's almost like you knew they were going to come back. Like you knew that when they found their way, it'd be back home to you. And that's what we have, the ship finally coming back to port. You know, they're finally coming home. And I do see them, like I said, I do see them establishing trust. I do see them wanting to prove something to you. You know, proving that you were meant to be together. Proving that they are what you thought they were and that you were right all along. You know, I do see this person putting in the work. I do see the balance that you share with this person. You know, I feel like the only thing missing was that forward movement that they weren't giving you before. I feel like this person, like I said, I feel like they finally freed themselves from those negative thoughts. You know, a lot of times the biggest hurdle in a relationship is that, you know, one or more people finally understanding that we have to be completely transparent with our person. We have to, you know, nobody wants to be with somebody that isn't willing to fight for them. And I feel like now they realize that that's exactly what you're going to get from the person. I feel like you are going to get their best side, their best, you know, they're going to put their best foot forward. You know, their life is finally coming back together, and the only thing was missing was you. And that's why they're coming back to you. You know, this person knows that you're the key to the victory. You know, you're the missing link. I do see you getting what you want from this person. You know, I do see you, like I said, I feel like with that 10 of Pentacles, I feel like you are going to get what you want from this person. And I mean, it's a long time coming, but it's coming. You know, I see a lot of emotional fulfillment, a lot of happiness. We have the Sun card and the Nine of Cups. And I see a very strong union coming. You know, they're not coming back in a part-time aspect. This person, like I said, they're willing to start from the ground up. You know, they see this as a union that they were meant to be part of. And like I said, they're coming back, not expecting you to take them back right away or expecting you to forgive them. They're coming back to establish the trust. They're coming back to get what they should have, to give what they should have gave before. We can be with our person, and just because it didn't work out doesn't mean it's still not our person. It just means it wasn't ready then. But like I said, I see a lot of forward movement now. I just feel like it's, like I said before, it's a long time coming, and I feel like what you've seen in this person, you were right. You were right all along. They just didn't know it. They weren't ready to accept what was right in front of them. But they're ready now. And I feel like a part of you knew they were coming back. You knew this connection was too strong to just die off. You give each other balance. Like I said, I feel like this person, they bring you up when you're down. They make you happy. There's so many things that you bring to each other. And no matter how much they've got their shit together, like I said, they realize that there is that missing piece. There's something they haven't been able to walk away from because they weren't meant to walk away from it. They needed to grow, and now they've grown. Now they're back, and they want to make things right. And with this person, we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Feel some Aquarius in there as well. I don't know how many times I've seen situations like this where one person was ready, but the other person wasn't ready. They weren't there yet. It doesn't mean they're not going to get there. It just means they weren't there yet. And sometimes, regardless of what people, you can love someone or care about someone as much as you want until they accept it. It's really going nowhere. It's like trying to fill up your car at a gas station with the gas cap still on. Sometimes we have to just take a step back and realize that this wasn't meant to work right now. They had some things that they needed to work on, and I feel like they've done that, and now they're coming back because that's where it was always meant to go. Just not when it was meant to go somewhere great. It just wasn't meant to go there before. We both have to be on the same page, because if we're not, then we're not going to get to the same place at the same time. I hope this helps. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.